Fanatics isn't just our name, it's who we are. Loyal, passionate fans dedicated to our favorite teams and to the sports we love. That's why we're honored to be able to offer fans the world's largest collection of official sports apparel and sports jerseys from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. We feature a wide selection of gear from every league, including NFL, MLB, NBA, NHL, and NCAA merchandise, which allows us to serve fans of football, baseball, hockey, basketball, lacrosse, soccer, golf, and everything else that gets your heart pumping. Go to fanatics.com by using the QR code on your screen right now to celebrate your teams.
Clean energy, bold flavors, and no jitters. See why people won't shut up about Dubby. Clean energy, no jitters or crash. Whether you're starting your workday or getting ready to exercise, Dubby Energy helps you lock in and focus. With over 15 flavors to choose from, you can't miss. Order Dubby Energy right now by using the QR code on your screen and use the promo code InsideEdge10 to receive 10% off your order. Dubby Energy, your energy-focused sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader. Discover our collection of handcrafted candles. That's right, every product is thoughtfully created in small batches free from harmful toxins for mindful everyday indulgence. Our candles are hand-poured in coconut soy wax with natural wood wicks, offering a long-lasting burn and rich fragrances. Create a cozy, safe ambiance for your home with candles from Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers use the promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Podcast Network. Well, aloha, Mother Fathers. Welcome in another edition of the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast, brought to you all across the Inside Edge Podcasting Network. Kyle Cornell, AA, Anthony Alford with you. As always, here on your early Friday morning, whenever you decide to post this shit, I don't know what you do when you do it. You got unhinged.
I did.
Tell me, are you really living in the living room or what?
I think, think about it. Every other room in your home has a particular purpose, right?
Yeah.
Your bedroom.
There's a bed.
Your bed
Usually.
belongs there, typically.
Usually,
your
you
bed
have
belongs.
bedrooms that are spare that sometimes you can do for other activities.
Yeah, but you call that's a guest room.
Sure.
But, bedroom, bathroom.
There's usually a bath.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there's a shower.
Correct.
Usually a toilet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most people use their showers and stuff.
I would hope so.
That's why I say most
bathing
people.
Bathing is usually a good idea. Yeah.
It's there. It serves a purpose. Kitchen, food storage, all that stuff.
Not in the name, but yeah, it's
Dining room, if you have one.
where you usually dine.
Mm-hmm. Living room.
It's supposed to be where you come to just relax or live, so to speak, as in your day-to-day, just hey, this is the multi-purpose room almost, where you can watch TV, you can hang out with your family, you can do that. It's in the fucking title, and you've made this a thing now, fucking chicken sandwich lists, and Eli putting Zaxby's or whatever bullshit up there on his burger. You guys are ugh.
But
you live in the living room.
No, you live in the living room, but when you become unalive,
you're not living in any room then. So what the fuck does it?
Well, it's in the name.
But
it's in the name.
What happens if you die in the living room? Well, then you did. You died.
You're no longer living.
Exactly. Doesn't mean
so
that now.
It shouldn't be called a living room.
Well, now we're gonna call it the dying room. Yeah.
Trapped in the closet.
Not to get confused with the dining room. The dying room.
Oh yes.
That's where we took Grandma. And we just took her down the hall.
Oh,
jeez. Call it the dying room.
Stop it. Stop it. All right, let's move on. Welcome to the show, Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast. Great to have you along.
Could you imagine houses, sir? It's a 4-bed, 3-bath. It's really nice. And we have a designated dining room.
Oh, jeez, that is all bad. Like and subscribe.
It's the closet in the basement.
Inside Edge.net. We have a website.
We do.
If you haven't seen it, we have commercials. He did a great job with those. And remember, 5 days a week, midnight run at midnight. Inside Edge Prime. That was the
Sometimes
only.
it's in the title.
Honestly, that was my line of thinking going into my show.
Why is it called a living room? Okay, we're calling this midnight run because it's going to start at midnight.
Yeah, it starts.
It's going to make sense.
Yes, it starts at midnight. Inside Edge Prime, and then a few things I've learned this week from your daytime show, Unfiltered with Kyle Cornell. A few things. Number one, people want change, but they don't vote. in their local elections.
Yeah, you shared that graphic, and I'm like, we have to talk about this because that's wild. The amount of people that bitch about it constantly.
All
just
the time.
Don't go and vote. It's like, okay.
And I went Tuesday, and like, it's a little bit of rain, a little bit, but usually in my voting location, there's a little bit of a line, but no, I just walked right in.
I have to get mine sorted out because I tried to register in my new place last year. Terrible timing. I think actually, yeah, it was during the. It was in 2024, like right before the presidential election, because I was going to vote, and I registered way too late.
Oh man,
they didn't send me my packet in time, and then they never did. So I have to get
wow.
that sorted out. Obviously,
when I first moved to my place, I forgot to change my location. So I still had to vote in Maple Heights.
Oh.
I still did some voting there.
Fraud.
I know.
Fraud.
I know.
It's a junk collection. Throw it out.
Oh, one other thing. At the local level, if you're trying to get your name out, you might want to do interviews. Do an interview with this guy, but you might want to do some interviews because sometimes people could be like me and look up information on local primaries when they're about to vote. And if there's no local information, I can't vote for you.
It's one of the things I took pride in when I was down in North Dakota was we had a website. Well, we had the website for the station, but then we had a page that literally had every single name of every single race and candidate, and we had attached to LinkedIn the interview, the most recent interview I did with them, or one of the people from the news department did, or whatever it was. We had probably the most comprehensive news coverage and election coverage I've ever seen anyone do. Like, that was my goal. And obviously, we are limited by our resources for it this time around, but that's the goal of Unfiltered, is to get almost every candidate we can on before Election Day come November. So.
Yeah, and that's something that's needed too. So we're working on it. I heard your request on a news page on the website.
Oh, no, he listens.
We'll get to it.
I was kind of hoping he would give it to me and be like, all right, go away. I'm only going to take calls on it if you piss someone off or something. And I guess he does.
Yeah.
On the treadmill in the gym.
Yeah.
He listens the entire time.
Yeah. Better than what I was listening to before. Like inappropriate songs.
I'm going to pop some tags. I got $20 in my pocket.
Pop that thing. Never mind.
Oh, your lady put it like that.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, man. We hope you tune in. A lot of great stuff, a lot of content. All of that, all ready to go. Our social media, it's up there. Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. TikTok. You are finding out with Unfiltered, there are some social media platforms that take greater priority than others. For this show, admittedly, Twitter is at the bare bones bottom of that. But like TikTok, Facebook is at the top, so we post our
YouTube as well.
And YouTube.
That's where those full episodes get released. Obviously, it's our kind of our home base, so to speak, of all the content, not only for us on the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast, but Inside Edge too. Everyone kind of all circles back around to being live on Inside Edge. So,
Pete, can you do me a huge favor?
What's that?
Can you fix this mic stand for me, please? This thing's been bothering me for like 3 weeks now.
What do you need? Like, what?
I need this to be moved to how yours is set up.
Yeah, you loosen this and you put it up and then you tighten it.
Hold up. Give me a second here.
This motherfucker's been in broadcasting for over a decade. He
how
can't figure out a PowerPoint presentation. Then he can't figure out how to fix a microphone.
Hold up.
Pete, what in the wide world of sports are we doing?
Lefty Lucy.
I honestly don't know what he's doing.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
I know I've done this 1,000 times, but can you fix this mic stand for me? Can you get up from whatever you're doing right now?
All right, we're good now. We're good.
I can't.
All right, thank you.
Crisis averted.
Thank you.
God.
Sorry, this has been.
Yeah, DEFCON level 3 has been changed back to 6 or whatever the worst. Yeah. Hey, if you're listening on the Audioverse, iHeartRadio app, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts.
Yep. All there.
Yeah, it's all there.
See, that's why. See, for our listening audience,
they can now hear your incompetence. Jeez, man. Speaking of incompetent, Billionaire Ted. No,
I think Vince McMahon said that multiple times. And some Turner executives said that multiple times.
Yeah, and all jokes aside, it's sad. Ted Turner passing away at the ripe age of 87 years old. For us, and I mentioned this on Unfiltered earlier in the week too. He meant a lot to the wrestling industry. Obviously, multimedia, Turner, all that stuff. The platform he has built up that now, at least for now, hosts AEW, which we'll have to talk about that soon about their TV contract not getting renewed. But we're going to YouTube. NXT did it, so why can't we? But Ted was really the first guy that really challenged Vince McMahon and WWF at the time, obviously turned WWE now, or TKO, depending on which initials you want to use. But Ted, RIP, man, a great man and someone that really pushed the envelope issue and eventually got pushed out of his own position of Turner, but still, what an impact.
Well, he was the very first media executive. First off, on the sports side of things, just period. Most people millionaires buy a baseball team or a basketball team just because, it's a good business venture and it's like, toys, things like that. I think you mentioned it. I think all of us have mentioned it. Like he bought the Braves and the Atlanta Hawks for television content, like to ensure that there was something on TBS, on the Superstation. So he did that. But professional wrestling, that's 605, Saturday Night Wrestling. That was a Ted Turner thing. We actually have a clip here from Eric Bischoff. He was on Sirius XM, their Busted Open show. They do a great job. Here is Eric Bischoff on Ted Turner.
Promotions out of bankruptcy. They had run it into the ground. Ted bought it out of bankruptcy because Ted believed in professional wrestling, not just from a fan's point of view, which he clearly was, and it indicated, in his voice on those Tuesday morning calls. But he also, more than being a fan, he believed in the product as a business opportunity. But the reason Ted believed so much in wrestling is, number one, relatively speaking, when he was launching the network, it's really all he could afford. And the reason Andy Griffith was so much a part of TBS and those types of shows were, number one, they were kind of old in syndication by that point, so they were inexpensive programming. But more important than the cost of it and the expense of it is the fact that it was middle America. That's what Ted believed in. Ted believed and had his finger on the pulse of what mainstream America wanted. And he looked at professional wrestling different than any other media executive other than Vince McMahon that I've ever met in my life. Most executives on that board didn't watch it, didn't like it, were embarrassed by it. We might as well have been running porn for all they were concerned with. The advertising side of the business, claimed they couldn't even give it away. So there were a lot of people with a lot of valid reasons in some cases why Turner Broadcasting should have pulled the plug on WCW back in 91 and 92 and 93. Ted Turner said, he stood up to the board and said, no, you're not taking, he didn't say it this way, but essentially the message was, you're not taking my wrestling. Forget about it. He was the only one. WCW could have died 3 or 4 deaths before 1993 or 1994 had the board got their way, right? Ted stood up for the product because he believed in it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And then Bischoff, throughout his interviews, he also talked about, 1995 with WCW Nitro. And Bischoff made a point. It's like, Ted Turner looked at Bischoff and said, what can we do to beat Vince? And Bischoff is making a checklist. Okay, WWF goes after younger kids. We need to go after younger adults. This. And Ted Turner went in and said, we're going live Monday nights. We're going live Monday nights.
We're going head to head with Vince.
It's like, you sure you want to do this? Oh, yeah, we're going live.
Oh, there's appreciation for the brashness and the ability to say it's my network. We're going to do this. And I mean, without that chance, we didn't get one of the hottest eras ever in professional wrestling. So he's owed a debt of gratitude from us for putting out what he did. And one of the most iconic groups of all time, the NWO, happened under his watch, obviously, and Bischoff's as well. So they'll forever be tied to that. Just like Vince Russo will be forever tied to the Attitude Era too, for better or worse, mostly for worse, because he's literally hinged a 30+ year career in wrestling off of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Off of having like a couple good ideas out of a million. But I mean, there was a stretch, man, for a year and a half, 2 years, where they just couldn't miss. Like they were just doing everything right, and everyone else is doing everything wrong.
Can you imagine a career like Vince Russo? Just because you brought him up, like you got lucky on 2 storylines, and that's your entire 30-year
Even
career
then, like
in entertainment.
It was a general idea, like I'm the one that came up with Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's like, sure you did. The guy wasn't cutting those promos in ECW or nothing, right? Like, yeah, sure. Like, oh, I came up with The Rock. Yeah, sure you did. Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, that guy didn't hear those chants and was me like, what the fuck? I need to do something different because he's not stupid. No one's ever looked at Dwayne and said, you're not smart. Like, if there's anything, they'll say he's too smart sometimes. Like, I mean, it's whatever. But Eric actually had talent, at least when it came to product and all that stuff. He was never the big wrestling guy, but he knew what needed to be done. And Ted
he knew television.
Yeah, he knew television.
And Bischoff and Ted. I mean,
Ted knew more than anyone. At that point.
Television.
Yeah.
I mean, so when you know that and you're locked this stuff with a TV product, he turned WCW in from Southern wrestling or whatever to a television product. And that's Ted. And Ted Turner stood by pro wrestling at its best and at its worst until he was pushed out.
Yep.
But
that old AOL Time Warner merger that just kind of killed it all, didn't it? Yeah.
Pete, did you think back in the day, I think this was late 90s, early 2000s?
Back when you were, middle-aged?
The .com and AOL.
Yeah. That internet fad. Did you think it was going to pick up the way it did?
At least from American Online. I don't know. Because I was just thinking about that merger.
Oh, the Time Warner AOL merger? Yeah, I don't really recall a lot that about that. I mean, because
AOL was doing a lot of coke.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of coke.
A lot of coke. A lot of coke.
That was a rough decade.
Which one? They all start blending together at that point.
Yeah. Mid 90s to mid 05. So,
right before I had my children.
Right, basically.
You're not turning my life around afterwards.
But I mean, AOL. I mean, they were both such big brands. So like when they merged, it was kind of weird. But I don't know. It was just a weird time. I think because they were so separate, right?
Yeah.
Time Warner was here's your cable, and then you had AOL, and everyone got the free discs in the mail, and AOL Instant Messenger and everything. It was a weird thing, and I think that merger, it was interesting because it's like, okay, now you're seeing some of that media move online,
right?
But it was so I did a lot of work in that first .com bubble.
Always missing is a cane to shake at us.
Yeah, I need a cane to shake it.
To tell us to get off his lawn when he's done.
But I kind of saw back then that this was this whole merging of like media and online stuff.
Yeah.
But the problem was no one had internet that was fast enough at the time. I mean, you'd go to download like a JPEG of something, and it would be like, I'm gonna get a cup of coffee, and maybe the picture, like the picture of Ted right there. It's like, well, that's gonna be a 5-minute download just to get that picture.
Now we get upset if it's not like immediately downloaded into the
right. And if someone picks up the phone.
It's
or
over.
you get call. You got to make sure you hit the star 67 so it turns off call waiting. Otherwise, it interrupts your thing. You come back and it's.
Can you imagine what it'd been like to be like alive in like the 1400s? Like,
no, it was freaking awful.
Like, oh my god!
Think about early 1900s.
Even then,
I mean,
still. I mean, it's a little better, but still, like at least they had electricity and shit. But like that's still just
not a lot of people.
Well, not a lot of people, but at least it was like around. It was a concept. I could strive for something. In the 1400s, you're like, if this candle goes out, I'm fucked.
Dude.
Like, I don't know shit.
Totally.
Like,
there are kids today that have no clue about dial-up internet, like none. Like even the whole.
To be fair, I never really paid attention to it either because I was always outside. By the time I was starting to like go on a computer and do stuff, I was like 10, 11, 12, and we had like.
Yeah,
internet.
I think it turned around even by that point. That honestly, I think we're only. as far as age difference, I think only like 4 years. Like, I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not even
Honestly.
joking.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference. But yeah, kudos to Ted Turner. You did well. Thank you again for all your services. This does look like a loading screen. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So he's about to fight someone.
It's like an unlockable character in WCW Mayhem or something.
Probably was.
Oh man, that's good stuff. I forgot to put H after triple.
Is Triple starting to figure it out?
Sol Ruca, listen. If you want to talk about, not you, but anyone out there, yes, she slipped with the Soul Snatcher, but that's okay. I mean, sometimes
That was the only thing that kept that from being literally, like I said on the Raw Reacts, a perfect debut. Because she nailed the mic work, she nailed the mannerisms, the telling Becky, "Are you fucking done yet?" Like it was all perfect. And again, just that little slip, and it's when you wear Vans, just
yes,
they're not known for their grip. We'll say that much.
Yes.
So it's like and all these big sweaty men are always bouncing off these ropes.
I mean, Logan Paul talked about it.
All that oil and jizz.
That's what happens when future Hall of Famer Dusty Rhodes, Otis was out there. He was just getting after it.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I
thank
can't wait
God.
to talk about that later in the show.
Yeah, thank fucking God it was Otis that answered the fucking.
Dream
Open
match.
Challenge.
I mean, I don't know what was going like.
You may actually be surprised with who I think should answer the Open Challenge because there's not really anyone else that makes sense to. But no, I mean this was perfect, and I think that the conversation can be had now because it goes beyond even Soul. It goes into Trick. It goes into, Oba to an extent. It's going into Braun Breaker. Like Triple H is starting. I said this WrestleMania and then the next one. If it still happens in Saudi, if it doesn't, then all bets are off.
You're correct.
If it still goes on as planned, these are like the last two Manias where you see the guys that are in the main event now still being the features.
Right.
Like come WrestleMania 44 in a couple of years,
Yep.
It's not going to be CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. It's not going to be Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. It's going to be Oba and Braun and Trick and Mello and Soul. And I'm sure Rhea will still be prevalent, but like it's going to be those people. Maybe JC's in that role at some point.
She will be.
That
She
monster
will be.
heel. I mean, like it's just you're starting to see some of these young talent actually really get hell. Even Joe Hendry in the mid card, over as hell. He released that Logan Paul song that's going fucking viral.
I hate to say this. I hate to admit this. That's a pretty hot feud right now.
I mean, Logan Paul and Joe Hendry is going to be a great match when they eventually decide to pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's a pretty hot feud right now. I was really entertained.
Kudos to Joe Hendry taking the LA Knight spot as the upper mid card to possible fringe main event talent.
Yeah,
and
true.
And being more entertaining because he doesn't have just a single catchphrase. He's
True. If Becky had a choice of if Becky had full creative control over what she did at WWE, what she does at WWE these days, it's always to face younger talent.
Mhm.
And I'm sure. I'm not saying she hated the idea of facing AJ Lee. I mean, it's a paycheck's a paycheck.
That was a long feud, though.
But if you could tell how much more Becky enjoys facing younger talent.
She gets a lot out of him too. Like even with the Lyra stuff, that was some people said that was a long feud too. But like Lyra got over.
She did,
and now she's in this tag team, which is fine. I mean, again, we'll see how much longer Bayley's in WWE. Obviously, at the end of the day, but like we talked about that. She stood out. The promos she was cutting, the actions, the aggressiveness. Like this is a perfect person for Soul to kind of open the door into, even if she doesn't win the title, which I think she should. But even if she didn't, I mean, hell of a start.
I mean, and Soul right now, from a babyface standpoint, is probably your biggest female star. Again, babyface, your biggest female star to come out of NXT. I wouldn't go out of line and saying since Rhea Ripley. I mean, you got to really think about it, but I think,
yeah, because Tiffany was a heel.
But like, I think they look at Soul and the way WWE looked at Rhea Ripley all those years ago, mixing her up with Charlotte Flair, even while she was still at NXT. Sol Ruca, kind of similar. Like, hey, we got this fresh start. And look at it from this standpoint, too. They heavily talked about on commentary. Michael Cole talked about, hey, she came from the NIL program that we have. So that's a plug right there from college athletes wanting to perhaps go into professional wrestling.
Her and Oba.
You could be Oba.
Yeah.
You could be a superstar coming from college athletics to the WWE.
Lash too was part of that. I think Trick was a part of that. Like all these people.
Yeah,
all,
both of them. Yeah.
almost all the people in NXT now. There's a couple people that were on the independents and stuff too, but a lot of it's been this NIL, feeding people in former college athletes, whatever it was, that have been just like, hey, I wasn't good enough to play pro in this, but I have all this skill, all this talent, and I like the physicality of what I did and all that stuff. Where can I go and turn to where I still get that kind of like that juice of being physical, but also can still get a paycheck, and there's an opportunity for me to grow my overall brand. It's a spot here.
And it's a lighter schedule because you're not doing house shows anymore. Like, cool, we got the Performance Center down in Orlando. We can go and do work there. And, I mean, you started, evolve at NXT, but we could do work there.
And I think the starting pay is more than what we make.
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit, that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I mean, if you told me, hey, your job is to go train, however many days a week that they require you go there, I mean, I'd be in there every fucking day if I could.
Yeah. Because
why not? I mean,
why not? And, like, if you could prove you could talk in a microphone, oh my goodness.
God.
Oh, the sky's the limit.
The look will come because you're going to train a lot. Like, you'll be able to get into shape or whatever it is, stuff like that, too. Like, can you cut a promo?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and how fast can you pick up the nuances of the business and all that? And I mean, some people, like you saw Fish and Water, you see Tiffany Stratton, Sol, Oba, Trick, a lot of these guys and girls that just took it so easily and so naturally and just turned it into something that's going to be leading this industry for decades to come.
And back to the microphone thing for 2 seconds, I think that's what stood out with me with Sol was like, okay, she was only given a few lines.
But it worked.
The delivery of the way that she responded to Becky, because we've talked about it for years with Becky. Becky is not going, from a promo standpoint, she is not coming down to your level. You need to elevate to her level.
It's the Cena thing. It's all the greats that
Cena
pick up the microphone.
Punk.
Yeah, they're not going to cut a worse promo for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, they're gonna bring what they bring. People expect them to have that. And I think one of the keys to her and to a lot of these people too is the fact that she looked like she was having fun.
Yes.
And that's one of the biggest things. It's the joy of the business. And the greats and the people that are still around doing it after 15 years, whatever, Seth and Roman and all these guys, they still enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell by how into it they get or whatever they're in the moment for. The ability to be able to have a lighthearted moment with the crowd or whatever it is because they just enjoy doing it. And you can tell she likes this.
Yes.
Like she really likes doing this.
Yes.
So she's going to be great. They're going to push her ass to the moon. Like that's going to be her and Roxanne. I promise you.
I almost put in a slide with Roxanne. I didn't even have a topic. Just
man. Now that they're giving her some nuance to the character, because
she looked good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
she looked great over the past couple weeks, and there was some question marks about the Finn thing, and I think they may have killed that off right away. But there's still dissension because she thinks she's better than everyone in that group.
Yes, that's a great point. Yeah,
and she is technically a better wrestler than I think anyone else in that group. Maybe not named JD McDonough at this point, but I mean like.
Are they setting up Roxanne to be one of the next great baby faces?
Oh, of course.
And I've noticed, too, and I'll even take the video aspect. I didn't realize Liv was a lot taller than Roxanne.
Liv is 5'5", 5'4", and Roxanne's 5 foot. So,
right.
Yeah,
but the way that you are noticing now, like, there are more scenes of Liv looking down at Roxanne. Like, they're making it clear.
You zoom out further and Liv standing on an apple box. Something my co-host is very familiar with.
Oh, stop it.
Call you Apple Box A.
Hey, listen. When I prom,
You ever heard of apple bottom jeans? How about Apple Box Anthony?
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with apple bottom jeans. Listen.
Boots with the fur?
Woo! Listen.
Whole crowd was looking at you because you were sitting on an apple box dancing in the middle of the dance floor.
Prom day. We had to make sure
you put on your finest stilettos.
Yep, and you take the photo on the stairs and stuff.
Yep, down. It gotta be a downward angle. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
My date, cool person by the way.
You told your date to kneel.
and my date was a lot taller.
Hey, can you bend the knee for me, please?
My date, I think, was your height.
You went with a 6'6" girl? Or a guy?
Or
what were you into?
Well, it was a girl.
Okay.
It was a girl.
Are we sure?
Oh, I'm very sure.
A 6'6" girl?
Well, it was a 6'6".
At Maple Heights?
She was like 6'2".
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so
you climbed that tree or what?
We had to make some adjustments.
Chop that wood.
we had to make some adjustments.
Oh, yeah. Auntie Appleseed. Chop that wood.
Yeah, man. It was. You know how cute.
I shall not tell a lie. Huh?
You know how cute, Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio look, and all that.
Just flip it. Because she looked like Dom and he looked like Liv.
I wish I did not have that visual in my head right now, but I set myself up for that. and no,
So you were jumping into her arms, wrapping your legs around her, doing this with your nose? I'll pay to see that shit. Can we hire a 6'2" to 6'3" woman to come in the studio and just make Double A feel real special?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I got thunder thighs too, so it wouldn't even work. So it doesn't even. Sol did a great job. Let's move on.
That was great. That was great.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna find a way to put a picture of you doing
No,
that.
don't do that, please. Don't.
I'm gonna use my editing background.
It was a great prom photo. Secret to success with prom. Go to after prom and do all the other stuff around prom.
It. Yeah,
That's the prom itself. Kind of sucks. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
it's a dance. It's a fancy dance.
It's not even a dance. Actually, I disagree. It's not even a dance. It's you pay a lot of money to take photos. That's prom.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit up your mom now and see if I can get some photos of you and your.
I can find. I'm sure we got some.
No, I want the good ones. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Your mom's my biggest fan, so I'm gonna reach out to her.
Stop it. We'll find.
I'll be like, girl.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna need you to send me some pictures.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. And it's Mother's Day coming up, man. Come on, man.
I'll give her the best gift of all.
Come on, man.
I said, Mama.
It's going to turn into an R. Kelly event. No, let's move on.
Mama's in the closet?
No. Oh, boy. If that happens, I'm taking a week off. Somebody else can run the network.
Anthony, this is going to be your new.
Is that what happened?
Hi there, son.
Oh, no.
Let's have a talk.
That happened with Kris Jenner, and never mind. Let's move on.
God.
New Day.
Here's your new mom.
New Day ain't there anymore.
Bonus mom.
Oh, man.
With a twist.
All bad. All bad. All bad.
Hey, Caitlin, Spreckensy dick.
Woo! As you can see.
Dude, I somehow keep it relatively together on Unfiltered, and for some reason.
No, yeah. Unfiltered, we get like professional we got to really break down these issues. We got to get metal detectors in our schools. Like, we have a problem.
We probably do.
Which we do. Here, fuck them.
Can you believe Caitlyn Jenner has a penis? You can hang all the gold medals off that thing. Dude,
I wish we had.
Remember dicks out for Harambe? Can we get dicks out for Caitlyn?
Oh man, Pete. If we did this show like 20-some years ago, we would be playing promos from Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle literally did a promo about Booker T and Charmel, and he was like, "I got to admit something to you. I want to have sex with your wife."
That was the promo.
That was the promo.
So bad.
That was it. He was like, not just any sex. I want bestiality sex. Like, wait, what? What? That's what he said. I'm looking up.
Prime Vince McMahon writing. You know damn well Kurt Angle didn't come up with that shit.
And that was Perk Angle. Not even just regular Kurt Angle. He shaved his head by this point. This was when Kurt Angle was putting on wrestling clinics and didn't remember half of it.
Yeah. I had a bunch of great matches. When?
Right.
Did they even know what that means?
No, Vince just thought it was funny. We're talking about fucking animals. That's good shit, pal. You wouldn't mean to tell me, pal, if you would pull off to the side of the road and you saw two animals fucking, you wouldn't think it would be funny?
I mean, what did he think about this guy's wife to say that?
His wife was on the show.
She's a great woman. She's been tasked with actually training some of the people we've had on the show.
And get this. The person we're talking about, the wife, her husband, is the man that you played a clip of at the end of our show.
hands from side, side, say.
I believe no angry.
Yeah, no, it's fucking wild.
Unbelievable.
That's why we don't look for the clip. Don't play it.
Oh,
Please don't. I know you have it queued up. Don't do it.
I already
do
have it.
Don't. No.
Fine.
He's getting
No
famous
fun.
a different way now. Joe Hendry's talking about Logan Paul. We don't need Booker T anymore.
speak for yourself. Go ahead, play it.
Why?
Yeah, you got rid of it. Yes. My voice
Jeez.
carries weight. My fatherly voice.
We'll play some metal detector. Here it is.
Look at the factory in St. Louis.
Super prestigious. He doesn't know the word. So he's
Oh, yeah.
NXT is brought to you by.
Yeah, I actually saved that on the computer.
So New Day's seen all of this and said, we ain't taking a pay cut. We're done.
We're getting out of
We're out of here. Enough bootios for you. That was a real thing, too. Boy, wrestling sucked back in the day.
They legitimately, there was a giant cereal box at WrestleMania. They tipped it over. Cereal came out, and they came out of the Bootios box. There was a big Bootios logo on it.
I know we have to review occasionally bad episodes of Monday Night Raw, but back then, if this show was around back then.
We would have been like the biggest AEW fans. If we would have started in the mid-2010s, we'd be like, hey, that John Cena AJ Styles things was great. Everything else fucking blew dick.
Ooh,
We can't
man.
wait for...
Sucked.
There's another promotion starting up, and Chris Jericho's going to be a part of it?
Oh,
Yeah, we'll
sign
watch.
me up.
Hell yeah.
Sign me up. Oh, we're not getting Dean Ambrose anymore. We're going to get the real John Moxley. Sign me up.
Yep. That lasted for about a year.
Yeah, huh?
Here we are. Now he's training Will Ospreay doing neck ups.
So the bigger picture
Lay on your back.
World title match, AEW, cover right up.
Sure.
MJF, who already looks a little bit differently, we're going to shave your head if you lose the championship.
Is that a thing now?
Yes.
He's going to shave his head.
Well, I believe it's a hair versus title match.
Because
Double or nothing.
that's what we needed to see. Him and Darby in a hair versus title match. That's what he had to give up. They just made Heyman have to not fight for the title ever again. And your best thing you come up with after that was, hey, shave your head.
Your hair. Yeah.
Fuck you, Tony Khan. With Caitlyn Jenner's dick. Wave your balls from side to side on his chin. I believe in Caitlyn.
Oh, man.
You thought you were unhinged.
That was beautiful.
Was it?
No.
The sultry sounds of Tony Khan gagging on Caitlyn Jenner.
For the TNT title.
Oh,
Boy.
We're going to put it on Collision.
Yes.
Main
yes. Main event.
Watch, he's going to pull in Caitlyn Jenner now because they watch everything.
Sure, Ted Turner's family's proud.
What a woman,
Man.
I think. Back to you, Shivani.
Back to you. You ruined wrestling on this network. You ruined CNN. You ruined
JR in the background. By God, Tony Khan's ass has been broken in half by Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, man.
You only get that kind of action here, folks.
New Day's had enough with World Wrestling Entertainment.
They want to go to that.
They didn't have anything to do at WWE, and I know the bigger picture is about the pay cuts and stuff, and go to Roman Reigns and see if you're gonna slash his pay, see what happens.
They didn't because they're not stupid.
Yeah,
but like he's also being used in the main event. He's a draw, that kind of stuff. And New Day was a draw. The problem was again they just haven't been really relevant.
Yes,
as a group, if you want to be really honest, since Big E got hurt.
Yeah.
And you were kind of always waiting, okay, Kofi had his moment. He had his moment. when is Woods going to get more famous than a sex tape he put out?
And it never happened.
And it never happened.
Even though there was a moment where it was leaning that way that it could have happened.
King
it
of the
just never
Ring,
did.
he really got into that. He never won a singles title.
Ah, man.
He never, and a lot of people touted him as maybe the most talented member, be able to cut promos and wrestle in the group. It started with him having a fucking flying elbow for his finish, which, again, Kofi has a cool kick. Big E powers people up and does the big ending, like it's the modified TKO or whatever it is, or the, power slam flatline or whatever you want to call it. And this guy's dropping an elbow on people. It's like, well, okay. I mean, like, give him something creative. If Logan Paul could have the pulverizer as his finisher, which is fucking sweet, like, this guy should be able to have something unique to him.
Yeah.
And he's got a wrestling background.
Yeah, he does.
Like, have him alligator roll some bitches or something. I don't know. Like, make him look different.
Yeah, he has a finisher. It's called the finisher.
It's called.
Yeah,
That was the
exactly
contract
right.
when they just said
that's. But you know what? Like for them, 16, 7, 2 decades.
Kofi hurts more, just because these guys. You talk about lifers in WWE. Kofi is someone you would think would. I just associate him with the brand.
I do too.
Not Woods as much, because Woods did his own stuff. The up, down thing he can keep doing and all that. Like he's still going to be fine, and they don't have to wrestle another fucking match.
I
Like,
know.
They could be just done.
Yeah.
I don't know if because they weren't technically released, they got asked out. They asked out of their contracts. I don't know how that works. If it's 30 or 90 days, they're weird with all that shit.
Yeah.
But I'd imagine they want these guys in by All In. Or maybe there's a surprise appearance. Can they get him in by then? I think May, June, July. It should be
It's
August.
possible. It's possible.
If it's 90 days, they should still be able to do it by then. But I don't know.
I mean, if AEW were to bring them in, you're bringing them in for what we talked about in the past that perhaps the company needs is leadership from the outside.
Well, that and I mean their tag division is booty cheeks. So I mean you're about to lose Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
In that group because they're about to not be able to wrestle as a tag team anymore. I mean, FTR is kind of a shell at this point of what they were. They've been kind of lame for a long time. And
But they're the
standard bearer for that, and we've seen FTR versus New Day before. It's nothing new. I mean, you're doing this if you're Kofi and Xavier to get the Bucks match that you always wanted. Probably that would be the match for All In. I would think they would want, and they'll draw. Because it's a first time ever, and they have that power.
And they'll be motivated to wrestle good match. That's the thing. Like
I'd be interested to see what they do.
I would too.
What's their style? I'd actually want to watch that match.
Yeah. And again, I can't. And this is credit to New Day. Maybe I'm being biased. I can't pinpoint a bad New Day match. Like in a big stage.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like a random.
All their stuff
of
with
Raw,
the Usos and everything. Like
I mean, they're always dependable in the ring. If by all accounts, they're loved backstage. So that's why for the locker room that hurts.
What are they going to get called? Because they're not going to get called the New Day. What's Kofi going to get called? Kofi's been Kofi for 20 years.
Yeah, I know.
Like, how do you not call him Kofi Kingston? Like, it's just weird. What's his real name? Yo, the Google.
That is a good question.
Stop Googling how long is Caitlyn Jenner's penis.
It is.
It's Olympic style.
Well, his first name is Kofi.
Yeah. You gonna be able to pronounce his last name?
Oh, hell no.
Let me see it. Oh my lord. Kofi Nahaje Sarkodie Mensah.
Yes, just call him Kofi. Just like Cody. It's just Kofi.
You call him Kofi Mensah or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I know but Austin Creed is Xavier Woods' name. That's actually still a really
Actually,
cool name.
if Kofi had a feud with MJF would say, so you actually do have a Jamaican accent.
No, he's actually from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Which is where the ruler is from.
Hey.
And you ever hear Oba talk without his accent?
It's been
He sounds very official.
Yes, he does.
He sounds like the Cody Rhodes of.
He sounds like he sounds like the face of the company.
Yeah.
I mean, the real deal. I think the spirit of New Day was lost when Big E. That was it.
And
with
Big E will stay with WWE. He's in a cushy job. He's not going to be asked to wrestle again, which who knows if he will or won't. But I mean, you're almost running out of time to even really want him to anymore at this point because of all the young stars coming up. It's not like he lit the world on fire wrestling. He was just over as hell when he got hurt.
From a storyline standpoint, though, with New Day, was it a year ago? Or yeah, it was a year ago when they turned heel.
They had the chance with Javon because he's kind of another guy he's in waiting.
And they were working on that.
Yes, and that story with Kofi and Javon could have been great.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only part that makes me kind of sad is Javon would have been the perfect third member for New Day.
I wonder.
And they could have revitalized that group.
They could have. Because they were going towards the Kofi, Grayson Waller kind of split.
They did. He was basically on his own saying what the hell when they were still with the company. And then eventually now he's
then it just dropped because of the news.
Yeah, now he's just getting bitch slapped.
Yeah.
In open challenge.
And you do have to wonder because even with the pay cuts and things like that, you do wonder.
Can you imagine your boss coming up to you and say, hey, we love the work you've done with this company for 20 years. Can you make half of what you make now? Who the fuck is you talking to? Pete, could you imagine the people at Futuria coming up to you and say, man, all these years of service, we appreciate you so much. Hey, could you take a 50% pay cut to stay with us?
Yeah, it'd be a big fat no.
Fuck me.
If that did happen, that'll be the end of Midnight Run because I'll be back home and my mom works first shift. So that'll be the end of Midnight Run.
You won't be able to. Yeah, you got to keep your voice down.
Yeah.
You're doing Midnight Run from the garage.
I know.
You're setting up a tent outside.
Yeah, I know. Every night.
Gonna dig a trench so you can get some internet, some hardwired internet in that garage. Mom, we're putting a lot of money into renovating the garage. I need a room.
Do we have a generator?
Everything's wireless. Everything. Make sure it's charged.
They'll just running from the basement. Just go right there. Yeah. And to your point, I mean, you're talking about years and years and years of service. And then you got to figure out, okay, are you financially set? Like, why are we going through this? Like, what's the?
Well, luckily they've been making a lot of money over the years. And again, he's had, especially Xavier's had the side projects and stuff he's made money off of too. So he could probably lean more into that as well. And these guys, again, it's a lot of money over a lot of years. You feel confident they're going to be, and they have names.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the worst comes to worst, you could go on the indies and make a pretty damn good penny and work whenever you want.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to work this show to pay off this bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Cool. They're not going to struggle.
Can you imagine New Day showing up at an Exodus show or something like that? Like that would rock the house.
Oh, they'd sell out just with those two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
And like you'd be set. But yes, Kofi. Yeah, that's his real name. Mm-hmm. So he can stick with Kofi.
They just call him Creating Kofi.
Good. You know what? Not a bad idea. Not bad. I will quickly mention, though, about New Day, then we'll move on. 2019, Kofi winning the WWE Championship.
One of the best moments.
That was special. Because that was the one time they mixed in real elements of black wrestlers not getting over the hump, in most situations. So that felt real. And then kudos to Daniel Bryan for his role as a heel with that. But Vince McMahon, I guess is an on-air character, but, writing the story too. He took a little bit of realism and amplified it. So the one WrestleMania I went to in person was Mania 35. The best moment of the night was Kofi winning the WWE Championship. And if you look historically, Kofi winning the championship and then Becky Lynch main eventing and winning, but Becky won at like 12:30 at night. Whereas Kofi won at 9 o'clock and everyone was still awake.
Was that the last one-day WrestleMania 35?
Yes. Huh. Yes.
Wow. That's why they were there till 12:30 because Vince booked 14 matches.
He did. Yeah. The pre-show, which back then had matches, started at 5 o'clock. And the main show started at 7.
7.5, 8 hours for a pay-per-view. Tony Khan's like, yeah.
And the worst and Stadium Stampede for Caitlyn Jenner. And the worst part about it,
stampede on your nuts.
Ooh. That might be a real Playboy. Anywho, the worst part about it too, it rained almost right after the show.
Of course.
So you had that. Nobody's taking a pay. The one thing about the Ted Turner thing, and this is where
Guaranteed contracts, baby.
guaranteed contracts and a wrestling guy with the deep pockets. And that's the part that's a little bit worrisome about TKO. How many wrestling people are in that office?
You would hope having The Rock on the board helps, because he is. Like, and it's been in his family, and his family's still very much on screen, crazily. But other than that, a lot of them are just kind of like, oh.
Yeah, and then like
they would rely on Vince
yeah,
for a lot of stuff, and for even doing this in the first place. So you got to know they're calling him.
well, when TKO came together, the original intent was to still have Vince McMahon there as the lead figurehead and like the lead guy representing WWE, and Dana White. So you still had
Well,
the
that's what they knew he was a PR nightmare. I mean, they knew that Vince was going to be an issue. That was how they presented it, but we all knew it was going to go away, and then someone else was going to have to step up. Triple H is doing the creative stuff, but really the wrestling person, again, is The Rock, who's part of that board. So, I mean, how often he attends board meetings, I'm sure he sends a proxy. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I will say there was one person, though, Double A, that did take a cut, apparently. They didn't say who, but I think we've all narrowed it down in the internet wrestling community, either Damian Priest or LA Knight, who decided to cut to stay. Priest was getting world champion money for a little bit there, and no offense to Damian Priest, he's just not over like that.
correct.
So he needed to come back down to earth. LA Knight could be a main event player, but again, there's just no real ever energy to push him in that spot to be taken seriously, other than if he's in a mid-card title feud.
I'll throw one other name because she showed up at NXT, Natty.
I guarantee you she probably did too,
Mm-hmm.
because she's too much of a traditionalist to want to go over to AEW and
Yeah.
do that shit, and she's just not a fan.
Yeah. It's just that simple.
Yeah,
Well, hers really that simple, probably.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's probably like, you know what, I'm good here. I'll help young talent.
Uh-huh.
She's also at the age too at this point where she's like, she'd probably rather transition into being more at the Performance Center anyway.
Correct.
Kind of like AJ Styles, that kind of stuff, where it's like, yeah, I could go there and have a couple cool matches, and people will get their, their panties in a bunch, and all the 40-year-old virgins in Mom's basements will go, oh, AJ Styles is AEW, go wrestle King Omega. Oh! But, like, he's also like, I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for the actual next generation of people that I want to see rise up and all that. So,
Remember to like and subscribe here at the Inside Edge Network at Inside Edge Net. Coming up, listen, we don't have to talk Bloodline each and every single week. We did not last week, but they are in the main event, so we will talk about it.
Jacob Fatu with Spider-Man.
but-
Death grip. Death grip.
I attack your Adam's apple. Anyway,
It's
we're
also
done.
Batman. It's not Spider-Man. I did it fucking again. God.
That's all right. One of us will fix it. It'll either be you with that or me stop calling Cody Rhodes Raheem Morris or something like that.
Cody Raheem Moore.
What's next for Roman Reigns after Jacob Fatu? I guess partly like what's coming up going into that match, but then what's next after Fatu? Also still to come, Cody has a new challenger. He wears a black T-shirt. And he,
No merch.
Hey, that's a heel thing to do. That's not merch.
But us, we're the ultimate baby faces. We have merch.
There you go. Yeah, InsideEdgeNetwork.com. Check it out. The dream match happened this past week, but I'm assuming
Fucking squashed. He actually got beat quicker than Tozawa would have got beat.
when I saw him step out of the way and Otis stepped in,
Oh, the crowd had their fun.
oh, it was
Then Oba uppercutted him into fucking next year.
one of the most impressive wrestling moves I've ever seen, by the way.
That rolling uppercut.
Unbelievable.
That could have been Woods' finisher.
But Kyle has an idea of who's going to be the next challenger, or who's going to be the challenger. We'll find out coming up on the other side of the break. We're back after this.
Monster Moments Photography is a husband and wife wedding photography team based in Cleveland, owned and operated by Inside Edge Network's very own Ryan Mosser and his wife Hallie. For the past 10 years, they've captured more than 100 weddings across Northeast Ohio and beyond, always working together as a true two-person team. Their style centers on authentic, emotional storytelling, documenting the real moments between two people in love and creating images that feel natural, comfortable, and true to the couple. Rooted in Northern Ohio but inspired by their travels, Ryan and Hallie bring a warm, personal approach to every wedding day. Their work blends experience, consistency, and a genuine passion for helping couples relive their best day through timeless photography. Learn more at monstermomentsphotography.com by using the QR code on your screen right now. monstermomentsphotography.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Whether you're searching for a baseball autographed by your favorite World Series slugger, a signed football by an iconic Hall of Famer, or the jersey of a world-famous soccer star, you've come to the right place. Here at sportsmemorabilia.com, the web's leading source of authentic sports memorabilia, you'll find more than 500,000 authentic products from nearly every professional sports league, team, and player. Not only will you find your next prized sports possession with ease thanks to superb customer service and tremendous site experience, but you'll have the satisfaction and peace of mind that every product listed comes complete with a certificate of authenticity and is fully backed by the sportsmemorabilia.com lifetime authenticity guarantee.
Discover our collection of body mists made with clean, minimal ingredients. Handcrafted with natural essential oils and clean ingredients, they offer a natural alternative to synthetic fragrances. Perfect for sensitive skin and those seeking clean, mindful self-care, and the perfect gift for you or your special someone. Courtesy of Alley Rose Fragrances. First-time customers, use that promo code InsideEdge20 to receive 20% off your order. AlleyRoseFragrances.com, a proud sponsor of the Inside Edge Network, Cleveland's digital leader.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Omega Video Marketing is the place that you need to be as we are heading into the summer months. Cannot believe it already. You know, it's Mother's Day weekend, and then soon you're going to have, several events coming up this spring and summer, and you want to get your word out there. Extra set of eyes. Megan Gallagher, 4-time Emmy Award winner, maybe soon to be 5-time Emmy Award winner.
What can she do?
It's racking up, but Megan Gallagher has you covered with Omega Video Marketing.
So talented, so impressive with what she does, whether it's, again, just about your business or in general, or it's about like an event or whatever it is. She's able to kind of encapsulate all that and get your message across to a greater audience. No one does it better than Megan Gallagher.
MeganRG440@gmail.com. That's her email. MeganRG440@gmail.com. That's how you can reach out to her. If you're a business, content creator or you're a business owner, you got a big event coming up this summer, reach out to her. She's going to, put it all together for you and get the word out for your business. Now, to the main event of Backlash. Triple H. Man, what are you doing? Even Dan Houser made fun of you. But Roman Reigns, individually, I will admit Roman's hilarious. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, he's funny. And then Jacob Fatu.
He's not funny.
He is not funny, but
he's all gas, no breaks with it. You know what I mean?
Yes. He go dog walk you.
I'm a dog walk your ass.
So I get before we address the question up top of what's next for Roman Reigns after Jacob Fatu, what is the now of Roman Reigns with Jacob Fatu?
Said it on the Reacts. Roman's new thing now is I'm going to get my ass kicked by the person I'm facing for multiple weeks, then I'm going to beat them. So he will beat Jacob on Saturday. And that'll be that.
Unless he doesn't redo his contract. No, I'm kidding.
Roman signed. He's not going anywhere.
Well,
believe me, they wouldn't let him go anywhere.
Well, there is I believe truth to. We got to keep track of the Night of Champions situation. That show right now is scheduled to be in Saudi Arabia, and right now that's a current war zone. So
it's near a war zone.
You know, we got to keep track of that because I do wonder how many top stars would
Rome
will actually go if something like that is happening. So we'll see.
We know CM Punk ain't gonna fall out of the sky and show up in Saudi Arabia like that title shot he thought he was gonna get. So
you want the title shot, you got to come with me to Saudi. That I ain't gonna lie. Looking back, that was a cold line from Cena. That was a hell of a callback.
You're gonna have to bury every single thing you morally said wrong about this country and come with me to Saudi Arabia.
Like, if you really think about it, I don't mean to veer off topic for 2 seconds. You really think about some of the things that happened during the Cena heel turn?
It was pretty good.
Like,
Cena did all he could. He literally was basically, he thought he was going to have a faction to work with. It was pulled out, and Cena being the ultra positive person he is, he was like, okay, I'm going to make it work.
Yeah.
And when he realized, like, okay, everything I've tried, people are still not on this, and they're just cheering me.
Yeah.
He probably went to Triple H and said, enough's enough.
Yeah.
Like, now we got to play the hits.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had a plan, we've adjusted, and we have to adjust again because I'm not going to keep trying to carry this through. Cody's the right person to lose the title to, and then I'm just going to have some fun.
And I think at that point, he only had like 10 dates left.
Yeah.
And
burned through so many of them.
Yeah, and you know
but don't worry, he's going to be there at Backlash to announce WWE Club is live. Because that's going to be the big announcement. I told you guys, and I'm telling you now, again, do not get your hopes up. This is what they do. They promote. It's not going to be exciting. It's not going to be earth-shattering. You're going to get a day earlier access to tickets, and you're going to get to meet some celebrities or some superstars when you get backstage passes. That's all you're going to get out of this. It's not some earth-shattering, foundational changing thing. It's going to be for them because they're going to get more money because it's going to cost money to join WWE Club.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. Like, it's another business venture for them. There's nothing exciting. You're not getting a new person showing up. Cena's not going to wrestle one more match. He's not going to be Danhausen's tag partner. It's not happening. He's going to show up because he lives in Tampa. He's going to say what he's going to say about WWE Club, and then he's going to do one of these, and then he's going to go away.
He gonna tell that to the new members of WWE Club. You can't see me.
You can hear me, but you can't see me.
Yeah, you can't see me.
Can you see me? Who can see you? Can you see me?
God. I have one issue with this feud. And it's always tricky to develop stories post WrestleMania because you're tasked with it can't be as big as the WrestleMania main event, but ESPN pays a ton of money for the PLE, so you got to deliver something. My only thing, though, I still don't understand. All right, Jacob Fatu, he needs to feed his family. We get all that, right? So I still don't understand why he is going after Roman Reigns now and not Cody Rhodes on his own show.
Well, I guess he's part of the Raw roster now, isn't he?
I mean, they never announced it, but I guess that's my point. The foundational aspect of this, I kind of don't understand.
I think secretly he does want to be tribal chief. He wants everything Roman has. He looks at Roman, and because he's part of that family, he sees a bigger star than Cody. He sees a title that now has been legitimized by Roman Reigns over Cody, who's beaten and battered and bruised and broken and being choked out by Gunther. So he looks at this and he goes, that spot. I want to be the guy they rely on. I want to be the guy they call to. And I think at some point, maybe he'll actually pick up the Ula Fala or the Ufa Lufa or whatever it's called, and he'll hold it up and go,
Isn't Solo the owner of that, or is it Roman?
No, it's Roman. He has it back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Solo's the weird guy in all this. I don't know what the hell he's doing because half his family got released too.
Yeah.
So he's got the big dude, and he's got, I think, probably still Tongaloa, or not Tongaloa, Tamatonga hanging out somewhere, and that's about it. So, which is all you need. You cut the fat. I mean, no offense to Jeff Cobb, but which, by the way, what a fucking name, Jeff Cobb, for a Samoan. That's yeah.
I love online, and you don't have to agree with everything you see online, but the one thing that everyone was spot on, dude, when he was given that name,
JC Mateo,
DOA. immediately.
Well, Tangaloa was DOA when he got there because watch his record and history of wrestling. It's just bad.
Yeah,
Like-
not good. Not good. I mean, so
Bitch ass hoes and flaming hot Doritos. That was still one of my favorite lines in all of pro wrestling ever.
Oh man,
I
that's good
cannot
stuff.
believe he said that shit in Japan. And guess what? The crowd did nothing. They just you could hear a fucking pin drop. It was hilarious.
The match is going to be great. The match is going to be great. You know, it'll
I'm gonna pinch your throat.
it's the Adam's apple, man.
I am desperate.
He's desperate. He's gonna judo chop your Adam's apple.
Hey, remember when they said Drew McIntyre wasn't going to go away after that match? He's not even filming Highlander. Right.
Well, they had to make room for Asuka.
So close. We're so close to the dream team. And people are saying, oh, there's a better than 50% chance Kairi Sane's going to show up to finish the story.
That's hot on the streets.
Oh, I don't know. She's fucking Cody Rhodes now, and she's got to finish this fucking magical story she was on.
She got to
Can
finish.
she
the
be put
story.
onto the group of cuts, please, officially, and be gone?
She has to finish. She's been bullied for 3 years.
It's like when you find God, and the devil knows you found God, and he tries to just reach one more time up there to pull you back down. I just want to be like, be gone, Satan! Like I just want him to
There's so much
Kairi
re-
Sane, who's
there's
got
so much
released.
realism to what you just said.
and Kairi Sane, who was finally released from WWE, and she can go do her own thing, and she can go to Japan where she wants to be anyway, and she can go live there. And but there's a chance she might come back. It's the devil reaching back up to me, and I'm like, fuck, get away from me! If I could find a way to delay her flight, so she can't make it for this match with Io and Asuka, and if I could find a way for them to ask Asuka for a pay cut, and she says no in whatever language she wants to speak that day, and just send them along together, they can take a plane back.
She's gonna spit in your face, though, man.
Yeah. You take your fucking blue raz mist and spit it in Caitlyn Jenner's pee hole.
Oh man, Roman and Fatu, the main event on Saturday. Okay, so then what, right? You know, what's next after Fatu?
Punk shows up. You're gonna have to come to Saudi again.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
Re-rinse, recycle.
Wouldn't that be a twist? I've been there once.
I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
No,
I will fight America's battles.
My head says if they do it in Saudi, that this will be the LA Knight comeback. I'm stopping the bloodline because this is obviously a family thing, and Jacob may and probably will at the end acknowledge Roman.
Yeah.
When he loses, because he'll have proved himself to Jacob at that point, and he'll fall in line.
And he'll fall in line.
And LA
and
Knight's
join.
gonna be like, no, and Roman's gonna be like, well, tough shit. Like, this is what's happening.
Yeah, he's go join.
Yeah.
And again, fans are gonna cheering Roman. I am impressed though. This past Monday, they were cheering Roman for the entirety of the night. Jacob was getting boos at the beginning of the segment, and then he turned it around. So you are getting that, but obviously these are Roman Reigns crowds. It is what it is. A lot of Roman Reigns storylines I know there's deep history, but a lot of the immediate storylines are very surface level, but fans are eating that up. It is what it is. Meanwhile, over on the Friday show, which depending on the week is either 3 hours or 2 hours, Cody Rhodes has a new challenger, and it's a man who, you know what? I like him Gunther being on SmackDown.
We thought he was gonna go there a long time ago.
I think it's a fair trade. Jacob Fatu for Gunther.
That's a good trade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How, you know what? You think he should win the title?
I think the fact that Brock is kind of in limbo right now, as far as what his future is.
What hurt?
No.
And okay. So if Gunther wins this title,
Who else is a face on SmackDown that could be presented as a challenger for Gunther?
who else is a face?
Because he's a heel. There's no way Gunther's working face.
No, I agree. I'm just thinking about that. Are you ready to hot shot Trick?
No, because he's the U.S. champ, and you're not
Yeah,
going to have him lose to
he's-
Sammy.
yeah,
I
he's a
know.
US
He's not
champ.
losing to the Gingerbread Man on Saturday. Which, by the way,
would you elevate the Gingerbread Man, get him back alive?
And that's the part that sucks because the story would have been there then.
I hate to say this. So last Friday, Cavs are getting their asses handed to them by Detroit. I'm watching this on one screen, and on the other screen, I'm watching Sami Zayn beat down the Gingerbread Man. So while we're getting dominated, or not dominated, but while we're losing to Toronto, I'm getting death updates on the Gingerbread Man. I've never been more like, I thought I was just having a long week running the Inside Edge Network. I'm like, you know what? This is it. This is it.
That's how we go.
I'm like, this is how it goes. I don't know if I did a bad request that day or something. Like, I guess this is how it goes.
Yeah, no, there's no one else. Melo's not ready yet.
Damian Priest again? No.
And again, KO's not coming back anytime soon, I don't think. So SmackDown's barren when it comes to babyface male superstars. I just can't think of really anyone that stands out.
You almost may have to. You know what? We may have to shove your CM Punk Roman Reigns idea. We might need CM Punk over on SmackDown right now.
But then again, you're going to run him back with Gunther again.
Fuck, that's right.
This is the problem when you have 2 or 3 guys in the main event all the time. Is that now I can't believe Melo faces Gunther and wins.
So at that point, Cody needs to retain, and then you run Cody and Punk. But ideally, you would save that for SummerSlam.
That's probably again, we don't know what's going on with Randy and how serious that is.
Was that really a monkey wrench into all these plans too? Because I have to imagine too. I mean, you got to think about it. SmackDown put all their eggs into Randy Orton and Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll, and those 3 guys are not there.
Well, wait till Saturday. I have a feeling Jelly Roll will be Danhausen's surprise tag partner. Because why not?
I mean, why not?
He's got issues with the Miz and Kit Wilson. So, and it's not going to be John Cena. Fucking marks.
I mean, do you just say F it and give Danhausen?
No, absolutely not. No, he's in a perfect role where he's at.
I don't know what else you could do.
That's why I was kind of surprised they put Hendry on Raw. Just because it would have been nice to have another like upper mid card babyface on SmackDown you could push at the right time to be a main event talent.
But you could tell they clearly wanted to mix him with Logan Paul.
Yeah,
like that was an immediate.
Yeah, that's the story they came up with. But I'm sure you could have done something on SmackDown too. I don't know. I just don't like who else is on the roster.
You'll probably have to run this feud for the next 3 months.
Yeah, it'll be either Cody drops it to him and he fights him back, or does McIntyre come back and they get McIntyre and Gunther because people will cheer Drew. I don't know.
And then even on Raw, having Jacob Fatu coming from SmackDown as Roman Reigns' next opponent, that also kind of, you're right. WWE is in a weird kind of. I mean, it could become exciting, but they're in a weird place right now.
It feels like
they got
Raw.
all these young guys that is ready for the future. But Triple H is very careful about hot shouting those guys when the time's not right.
Well, I guess, again, Ricky Sainz had an opportunity, but that
didn't look good.
He got beat pretty bad by Cody.
Yeah, he did not get a good crowd reaction. And again, one show, and out of all those NXT call-ups.
Again, the forcing the heel shit with him, I don't know, just because he's smaller, too. Like, you probably should just try to build him up as a good guy.
You could, but
like you could be like an asshole and tell jokes and stuff and make fun of people, and like you could still be cheered. Like there's a way to do it. I don't know.
But I told with NXT, I really think these last few months, depending on crowds who watch NXT, he did not look like a main eventer those final months at NXT. He just didn't. Ethan Page did. Ethan Page presented himself as a superstar. Yeah. Presented himself as that guy. Ricky Sainz did not.
Well, maybe this is an opportunity for someone like Melo to step into the spotlight and shine. I don't know. There's nobody else. Like SmackDown feels barren. We said that about the women's roster for a while, and now because JC Jane's there, you feel more confident. The tag champs are.
I feel way more confident in the SmackDown women's division. And actually, both women's divisions.
Yeah, but now on Raw, you feel like there's a lot of options. Like he could pivot and go to a couple different people, and you'd feel pretty confident. And even like the main event, like with Seth and with Braun and those guys and everything, you feel pretty good about that. At some point, getting to Roman. on SmackDown, man, I just don't know.
Yeah, and even
And Oba's on. Oba would have been good. He would if he could have been on SmackDown. Why can't he be on SmackDown and do the open challenge? Honestly, they should have him show up.
I would not mind if Oba was Danhausen's partner for that particular reason.
That'd be fucking wild.
I would not mind that at all.
That would be wild.
Because honestly, and let's move on to it here. I know you have your name here in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I would not mind just listen. Kit Wilson is a guy who has a bright future in WWE. And the problem right now that WWE has, like the issue with the open challenges in general, in WWE, you have an entire developmental system and all of it's on television. So you don't have local jobber from Walgreens wrestling Obafemi. Yeah. So honestly, all kidding aside about Otis, once you get past Otis, now you got to face people who you're looking to build up, right?
Well, that or you're facing someone maybe you've already faced.
So, again, my idea would be if you put Oba in that tag team match at Backlash, that gets him on the card, PLE, and people would love to see him demolish Kit Wilson.
He might just show up and do an open challenge.
And that could happen too. But I wouldn't mind Danhausen and Obafemi as a tag team. That actually would be fun.
I don't want to see that.
Well, for a night. That'll be fun. And again, they're on
no, because they're gonna hear the crowd and they're gonna go, "Oh, we need to do this more often." They'll be like, "No, you don't. Please don't bury the biggest star you possibly have right now by putting him with a comedy act."
Danhausen's knocking it out of the park. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, in his role.
I know in his role. And the crazy thing is, I never want to see him wrestle.
He's gonna wrestle on Saturday.
But you have an idea of what's the next step with the open challenges.
Yes, there's two names that have been floated out there. One is Braun Strowman, which I think would be fun if you could get him to do it, because it'd be like a one-off thing. You wouldn't sign him again just to do that and then do nothing for 6 months to a year and then cut him again. But the real name that needs to show up and answer is Brock Lesnar. Just gonna say it now. No one else in the company, not named Roman Reigns, will strike fear or get him that excited. Sorry.
And that's the way you can run that back.
Yep.
That's a clean way to
Saudi.
That's a payday.
Yep.
Brock that's a payday. And I think there is a possibility that if things are still going on overseas, there's a possibility Roman doesn't do that show.
Yeah.
I think it's a possibility.
Yeah.
So
he's more of a company guy than you think.
So that's a suitable main event. That's your
No, well, Cody would go still too. So Cody and whoever he's facing would be another main event possibility. But no, yeah, and honestly, Brock may have to win that one. I don't know. He might. Just saying.
I don't know.
He might have to.
I don't know.
He might.
I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it, but I don't know
if he's coming back to face him again, which again is the only lot. This open challenge thing is bullshit. Like, there's not one person on this roster right now. It's like SmackDown's men's face division. There's no one there that makes a lot of sense.
It's a flawed concept, but it's better than not having Oba on television.
No, you know what would have been great? It was Oba who fucking fall from grace to Cody Rhodes and said, "No, I want that." Like, because he hasn't picked Raw yet.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you putting Gunther in that spot when no one cares to see them go back at it again? When people will still cheer Oba, they're gonna fucking cheer him louder.
I know,
because they're tired of Cody, and Cody needs a break. So that would have been the perfect thing to Backlash: Cody versus Oba.
It would have been nice.
Oba shot up the charts and into your hearts, and now he's about to be champ. Like, there you go.
That would be nice.
Then he could do an open challenge on the shows as champion, because no one's willing to step up and face me, despite me having the best prize in the company.
Correct.
And then it would make more sense to face some of these guys you want to build up. Maybe Kit Wilson answers. Maybe some of these other guys answer, or whatever. Not fucking Tazawa and Otis. You booked your number one possible star in the entire organization in a 3-minute squash match against a guy who couldn't even actually pick up the powerbomb by himself.
Yeah, that did.
He looked bad. The uppercut looked great, and that was about it. Sorry. I'll be the one to break the news to you. Stupid. Middle of the card bullshit. This is a main event level guy. No more waiting. You don't have to. He should be fucking everyone up. I'm coming out. I'm putting Braun Breaker through the fucking side. I'm throwing Seth Rollins through the ring. I'm flipping the table on Jacob and Roman. I'm doing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
He should be causing chaos.
Can you imagine? And I'm sure they're going for a bigger bloodline story, but can you imagine the Raw after WrestleMania? What if he would have called out a world champion and they would have had a world title match and he won? Do you imagine the excitement that people would have had in a WWE product if he? I know you want to save the big match for the big PLEs.
And Gunther versus Cody isn't even happening at Backlash. It's going to be saved for Saudi or whatever the next pay-per-view is.
I think it'll
Saturday night's main event or whatever.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah,
something that happens probably in late May. That's probably when the next one happens. So they'll do it then, which is going to be bullshit. Because Saturday night's main event is a glorified house show
on Peacock.
Yeah. So fuck that. Like that's how serious they're taking that feud. Like I mean, like come on. Like this is. Don't waste them because again, you did this shit with a couple guys that had some push, and Oba's got youth on his side, which is good.
Honestly, Gunther was one of those guys. They took him off television.
Again, after he won at Mania.
They took him off television.
He beats Seth. He makes him fucking pass out. You don't see him for, 3 weeks?
And I guess in their mind, they think, oh, he's a special attraction. He's not a special. Gunther is not a special attraction. He's a phenomenal asset to have in your company. He's a great wrestler. He is a great wrestler. I can't name a bad Gunther match. I will give him that. But he's not a special attraction that you just put him on television every month or so.
I guess the only plus side if Gunther did become champ and Cody took a break is maybe this finally gives them an opportunity to push Ilya. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
Because he can get over with the crowd because of his energy and his fire and all that stuff. And he's got him and Gunther, their matches are stupid.
We'll see. The Braun Strowman thing's interesting because, when SmackDown goes down to 2 hours, Braun Strowman is taking the third hour with his meaty meat show.
And his promo, his little thing was taking shots at Oba. So people are circling that and saying, oh, they probably signed him back or he's going to do a one-off and answer Oba's challenge at Backlash or whatever. I don't know. I'd be fine with that because it'd be fun to watch. But one time. I don't need Braun Strowman on my TV every weekend again. No.
Backlash Saturday. Trick Williams,
Sammy,
and Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. That's the ESPN 2 hour, hour number 1 on Saturday.
And Cena,
and probably Cena.
Yeah.
Announcing something.
He may open the show. You never know.
He probably will.
Yeah.
He'll probably open. And then also on the show, Io Sky and Asuka, Danhausen and Mystery Partner versus Miz and Kit Wilson, and then Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns in the main event.
5-match card with the lingering possibility of an Oba Femi Open challenge that will last 2 minutes.
Yeah. And what I'm in 5 matches is the standard.
This is the time that Tozawa actually mans up and does it, and then Oba picks him up and launches his ass into the sun. Just throws him.
It might be one of the best moments of the show.
Puts him 8 rows deep into the crowd.
Remember, InsideEdgeNetwork.com, all of our merch, all of our show stuff and personalities and partners. Get all that listing on there. The QR code's up there as well. It's been up there the entire show in post. It's been up there.
Pete's like,
where is it at? Where's it at?
If he had papers, he'd be throwing them all over the place.
And remember our daytime shows. It is all there. Unfiltered 5 o'clock, Monday through Fridays. Inside Edge Prime Time and Midnight Run.
Because now he's decided he wants to bleed me dry.
You? Wait till I do the midnight show on a Friday.
That's just tragic.
We'll go live for a couple weeks. We'll see what happens.
God.
Well, 3 weeks from now, I'm going to Chicago, so that one, I might have a fill-in. We'll see. Already doing fill-ins?
You pulled the Seth Williams. I just came back. Going on vacation in 3 weeks.
We've done this show for 2.5 years. We have never had a fill-in, ever.
No.
And that streak continues. We've never had a fill-in.
We've taken a week off once in a while, like once in a great while, but no, we've never, it's always been us.
But the Daily Show, 3 weeks in. I think Thursday and Friday I'm going to have a fill-in.
Oh, God. I'll call Omar. Pete's like, man, you guys are fucking crazy.
Oh, man.
We can barely get Kyle here to do the fucking wrestling podcast. You want him to go on daily? Good God.
We pre-taped this show, as you know, you're well aware, because I'm looking at the Cavs score currently as we are taping. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So, can Donovan Mitchell wrestle?
Can wrestle with retirement if he's playing like this.
Hey, he says he doesn't believe in pressure.
Tell that to Austin Theory. He is the pressure.
Oh.
All right, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy whatever you're into. We know Double A is. He likes climbing trees.
Prom.